The conservative groups are bringing many of these lawsuits and often saying that race-based exclusion, race-based specifically, is discrimination no matter who does it. Meanwhile, supporters of these programs argue these initiatives exist because historical exclusion already created unequal access and outcomes, right? Because it's happening everywhere. The Fearless Fund, Arian Simone, I think her name was, had $200 million. They was like, nah, ma'am. She had $200 million set aside specifically to help Black entrepreneurs and Black businesses. They were like, nope, you can't do it. Shut her fund down. She ended up having to go to Africa. So she took her $200 million and went to Africa, and she's able to still do the funding by way of Africa. The Black doctors website, they're being sued because they're saying you can't just promote Black doctors. Anything that is tied to Blackness is under attack under the guise of civil rights without proper interpretation of everything is for white people. You just don't say white. I think Raven Simone does a good job when she says, I don't have to, why do I have to call myself an African American when white folks don't call themselves European Americans? It's just assumed that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to say Black, because if not, it goes to everybody else.
Yes.
Renee, what do you think? Do you think that this is what are your thoughts on this whole situation with all of these different things? Everybody, basically, if you have your hand touched on Blackness, you're about to be sued. If you promote Blackness, if you talk about Blackness, if you support Blackness, if you give money to Blackness, if you are HBC, if you have Black anything tied to you, we're coming after you. What do you think?
Right. It's awful. It's sad that we have to continue to go through some of these things. And, you know, just like a lot of the, let's just say the traffic lights, the barber swirl chair. There's so many things that we have done, but guess what? We don't know about it. We don't know about it unless we go outside and learn. And what they did was they erased the people who have built America, us, and they erased us like we didn't even do that. And so we're going back, but I'm glad that they have done that. They opened up that 1 billion fund, whatever, for white people, because guess what? They've opened up a legal action where now you said, okay, you've done this. So now you've opened that door. You open that door for us to now say, hey, now here's what this, and this is what you have done to us, but you have not paid us back. So even though they're trying to squash us and it looks real bad, no, they're opened up the door now for us to really get in there and get the legal protection and things that what we require to have, which they didn't think they did, but they just opened up that door for us. And I'm glad they did. They opened it up out of hate, but guess what? I'm telling you, it's going to end up for us for our advantage soon, because now other attorneys are going to come back and fight that with what's going on with us as well. It's on the table now. It's on the table.
Exactly. This will just keep continuing, but in a different guise. It will just continue. It will never end.
Right.
Until you resolve that reparation, where you fix the problem. You whatever you started earlier on, you have to fix it. But if you keep changing and throwing different, ideologies out there and saying this and that, it will still come back to that again.